Give him credit for taking leadership on this issue, and unfortunately Canada really, you know, they really got behind this. Other countries not so much, but it's still good news as far as maternal health is concerned.
So in your view, as a journalist on the ground, the general ambiance, interacting with 3,000 journalists and just kind of seeing what was going on, was it a success in your view?
I think it was, but it's very hard to say, again, because we don't know exactly what's happening behind the closed door meetings. But I think what Harper said in one of his speeches was that he's never before seen such a unified and common purpose in coming together. So I think there is a willingness. There is a willingness to work together.
You know, my sort of naive knee-jerk thought is, why don't they just Skype and save all that money? But to see them all coming together like this is quite a profound thing.
Well, I interviewed Ella Kakotsis of the U of T. They have a G8 research group, and it's really one of a kind. She's gone to 15 G8 summits, and she said what happens here is very important. The fact no leader has ever missed a G8 summit. Even at Glen Eagles, when Tony Blair, when they had the bombings in London, he still managed to come back to the summit. So I mean, it really tells you the importance that they come in person every year to these sort of things. So even with all the security and the hassle and everything, there is an importance.
Interesting outcome, in my view, is that they have agreed to be transparent and accountable to each other in terms of their domestic economic policies. They want to reduce their deficits significantly, both their budget deficits and their gross domestic product deficits. China is, without losing face, saying, yeah, maybe the yuan is a little undervalued, and yeah, maybe we are saving too much and not spending enough. And the Americans are saying, well, maybe we're spending too much and not saving enough, and maybe we need to be accountable to one another. And I really have to give Prime Minister Harper some credit, because he's, you know, his background is as an economist, and he understands a lot of these things maybe better than some of the other leaders do. And he provided a real kind of catalytic influence there in terms of creating this international transparency and accountability. Now, it remains to be seen whether or not they'll follow through on their promises, but it was a good start. Now,